Hello everyone. Thank you for joining on my another YouTube live stream today. So today is the 26th of June 2020 on Friday. So happy Friday to everyone. I hope you're having a great day today. In Japan it's very humid today and very hot. So I had a long day today. I was outside pretty much all day. So I think I will be doing this live a little bit shorter time, but you can still learn from my video today. So today I will talk about the Tokyo box strategy because I have been getting so many emails and comments about that Tokyo box strategy. So I will talk about that, how I look at the market based on the Tokyo box strategy, and how you can capture the trading edges by using that strategy. So if you already like today's live topic, please press a go button and make sure to subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these lives every day. So today's Friday, so every Friday I talk about my own strategy. I introduce my own way of taking trades, trading edges, and how I capture a trend. So every Wednesdays and Fridays, that's something that I talk about. On Tuesday, Thursdays, I talk about Ichimoku Kinkohyo basic lectures based on the original book of Ichimoku Kinkohyo that I have right here. So on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, I talk about Ichimoku Kinkohyo, the knowledge from the original books. And also on Mondays, I run Forex Tester 4 and also introduce some of my techniques. And so tomorrow will be Saturday. So tomorrow I talk about some of the psychological aspect of the market or tradings. And tomorrow I will talk about the copy trade and why I don't offer the copy trade and my personal view about the copy trading. So if you wish to come, please join tomorrow's live as well. And also on Sundays, every Sundays, I give the weekly Ichimoku Forex forecast on these pairs that I'm looking at usually. So yeah, let's get started right now. Okay, so just a quick announcement before starting anything, but like I've been announced earlier, the live stream schedule will be changed. I do this live every day at 11 p.m. JST, but it's going to be changed to 6 p.m. JST. So in UTC time zone in summertime, it's going to be changed from 2 p.m. to 9 a.m. so that I can talk about more strategy. And also this is exactly when the London session starts. Or this is very close to London session starts because this is just 1 hour difference. So I might be touching on the Tokyo box breakout more often than the past lives. And this change is going to be effective from the 29th of June 2020. So in 3 days, the schedule will be changed. So please take note of that. And also I run the second channel too. So I record the videos when I go outside, and yeah, and the subscriber on this second channel also became over 1,000 members. So thank you for those who are subscribing on this second channel as well. And so I'm still waiting for the permission to do the live outside from mobile. So I'm still waiting for from the some confirmation from YouTube itself. But as soon as it's available, I will start to do some lives outside of home in Tokyo and take it around all the places. But until then, I will upload some videos about how the one single Japanese trader will be living in Tokyo, Japan. So if you haven't checked this one, please come to my second channel so that you can enjoy and kind of peek in my personal lives as well. Okay, so let's talk about some market today. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. I see your names in comments, and because of the big number of joiners right now, I cannot really say hi to everybody's. I can't pick up everybody's name and say hi, but I do see your comments. So, and I really appreciate your participation as always. So yeah, thank you for joining everyone. Alright, so let's check out some market today. Oh yeah, before starting anything, just to make it clear that all this information is based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risks. Okay, so let's get started. So today is the Tokyo box breakout strategy, and I've introduced that technique a while ago on this playlist. So this is 11 months ago. Well, almost like a year ago. Time flies. But yeah, on this video I talked about Tokyo box breakout strategy. The simple 3 steps to use to be able to capture the breakout at the London session starts. So today I will overview some of the pairs that I'm looking at on these ones, and let's see if there's any breakout happening after the London session. And also the New York session is about to start, and it's already started, I guess. But we can focus on the London session breakout. So so this is, first of all, let me start from Euro USD right now. And this is the 4-hour chart, and I don't see any trends on any pairs right now. So basically, this week has been quite a difficult week to take trades for myself based on my own techniques. But there are some breakouts every day happening in some other time frames. So in this Euro USD, let's take a look at the 1-hour chart, and exactly where these vertical lines are exactly where the Tokyo time. So Asian session is between these yellow lines, and afterwards is actually the London session starts. So let's zoom in this part. Let's zoom in this part and see more detailed price action by taking the 5-minute chart here. So let's take a look at the 5, and here is a Asian session. Between the yellow vertical lines, there is the Asian session, and now this is breaking downwards. So we can create the box like this. We can create, we can put the highest price, the swing high in the Asian session, and also the swing low during the Asian session as well. And whichever the price breaks out, you can expect that the trend will persist to that way. So in this case, the price is breaking the recent low of the range in Asian session downwards, clearly. So that means we can look for the sell chance. So you might ask, where should be the stop loss? And where exactly take trades? Exactly where the breakout happens, or we have to wait for some sort of a retracement or some potential breakouts, some trading edges. And my idea, my opinion is you have to look at the smaller time frames to capture the trading edges, because that's something that I've been doing. So so in this case, this is a 5-minute chart, and there is no retracement yet. So after the breakout, you don't really want to jump into the market, because there might be some retracement and it goes back into the range. So we have to wait for the pullback and look for the sell chance, like this way. So in this case, because you see the pullback, the stops will be here. The stop loss will be here. Sorry, I had a long day, so my tongue is not really functioning right. So I will speak slowly today. Yeah, so here is a breakout that you confirmed, and after the retracement, after the pullback, this is exactly where we want to place a sell. And as for the stop loss, will be slightly above that future retracement, future pullback. So this will be the ideal stop loss if the market happens to be moving like this. So once again, I don't recommend you to place sell or buy right at the breakout, but instead I recommend you to look at the smaller time frames and look for still the confirmation for this pullback or pushback. Alright, so always not to jump into the market is the key. So right now it looks like this is pulling back and now it's going down. So if I find some sort of a confirmation here, then I can start to look for the sell chance. Oh yeah, the JPY pairs, yeah. So that applies in JPY pairs most likely. So whenever I look at this Tokyo breakout strategy, I take the GBP, JPY or USD JPY, CAD JPY, and AUD JPY, and sometimes I look at the CHF JPY to look for the potential breakouts. Yeah. So sorry, this example is only in Euro USD, but sometimes it works on non-JPY crosses too. But yeah, you're right. You've seen the video already. You're right. So you better look at the GBP pairs. I mean JPY pairs to look for these trading edges. So here is the GBP JPY cross, and in between these yellow vertical lines, well, not this one, yeah, in between these yellow vertical lines in 1 hour, hold on, so that will be from here, hold on, yeah, from here to here. This was the Asian session, and exactly if you look at the 5, exactly on this yellow vertical line, the Asian session ended. So let me zoom out and let me create the Asian box right now. So I take the recent high here. I don't really draw these lines every time I look at the market to expect the Asian session, I mean London session breakout, but you can use the indicator. There is an indicator called sessions, so you can search on Google and you must be able to find that indicator. I'm using the MT5 and I don't use that indicator for now, but on that video I showed it to you with the MT4 platform, because at that time I was using MT4 platform and also MT5 too. So but right now I don't use MT4 and I'm only using MT5 platform. So I create this Tokyo box manually now in my head. I don't draw these lines, but I just create the Tokyo box like this in my head and expect the breakout to the downwards this way. So this is the GBP JPY, and you see how beautifully it's breaking downwards now. Right, the Kumon's moving down, the Kijun Sen was moving down too at that time of the breakout. So yeah, you can expect that the price will keep going downwards this way. But once again, you don't want to jump into the market like this. Yeah, because this might be retracement, right? This might be retracing upwards, or it might go, it might go into the range again. So you have to wait for some sort of pullback, and also like a reversal, like a former supports now becoming some resistances here, and the price is going down. So until you see this confirmation in this area, I wouldn't take a sell. I will wait for these pullbacks, and once I confirm the market has been resisted by this line, then I will look for the sell chance afterwards. And in that case, the stop loss will be slightly above the recent high, which is at this level, and you can expect the price will keep going downwards this way. Yeah. This box created just after the Tokyo session. Yes, just after the Tokyo Asian session close. Yeah. So this is how I basically capture the trend. I mean, capture the breakout at the Tokyo session breakout. And I've explained the reason why this thing works, because at the London session starts, usually there are stop loss hunts happening at the London session starts. So you can expect the price will break downwards afterwards, because basically in Asian sessions there are stop losses slightly above or below the recent high and low, because in Asian country, or in Tokyo at least, there are like a contrarian traders are major in Tokyo at least. I've seen lots of videos and lots of I read lots of books in Japanese, and most likely the way they're introducing the techniques is contrarian tradings. So that means that there are people who are taking trades in the range, because usually in Asian session it's in the range, and so they put the buy and they put the stop loss here, and if they sell here, if they sell from the higher places, then they put the stop loss here. So these stop losses will accumulate it over time, and at the Tokyo box breakout, usually it goes downwards to upwards. Because of this stop loss hunting, it goes that way, that direction. So so that's why we can expect that after the Asian session, after Tokyo time session ends, the price goes down or backwards, down or upwards. But before that, most likely you will see in the range, where you will see the market is in the range. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a broker. Actually, this is a broker in Europe. So this is not the Tokyo time. This time zone is not the Tokyo time, but this is the Europe time zone. Yeah. So I usually create the box at the close time of the Tokyo session, and it works correctly. So it doesn't have to be the open of London, but it can be the Tokyo close. Okay. So yeah, once again, wait for the pullback to be created and look for the sell chance afterwards. So do not jump into the market right after the breakout happens. And this applies to any breakouts basically, right? Always look for the pullback or pushback after the breakout and take trades. And that's the same case in this Tokyo box breakout strategy too. So let's check out another pair here. So USD/JPY. So I already created the line like this. Vertical line is the end of the Tokyo session. And if you look at the market beforehand, there was a downtrend on this USD/JPY today. So this was a little bit tricky market today if you want to take trades at the London session breakout, and because the whole time was sloping down, downtrending in 5-minute chart, and I create the box like this, the lowest price and the highest price in Asian session, and broke downwards. It broke downwards once, and now afterwards it came back up, but it's been resisted here, and it goes downwards next time. So and afterwards the price broke the recent low downwards to this way, and I was expecting the price were going downwards this way, and that's why I was looking for the sell chance on this USD/JPY today. But unfortunately afterwards it retraced backwards, and it's now in the range, in the previous range in this Asian session. So in this case, even if the price breaks the recent high upwards on this Asian session, you don't want to take trades. You don't want to take trades because this might be going up, but it might go downwards, and we never know which way the price is gonna go. In this particular case, I see there are a couple of resistances here, couple of resistance happening in the past. So I think this resistance line will be reliable on this 107.22 area. I can create the line like this, but if I were watching, or if I were seeing only this highest price during the Asian session, then I wouldn't expect the price will break upwards and keep going upwards this way. I wouldn't expect this move, because this was a fake, right? This was a fake breakout, but now it's coming back up. So the whole uptrend might be caused by the sellers closing positions. So after I've seen this spike upwards and coming into the Asian range market, I don't expect that many stop losses here anymore. There might be less stop losses in this area anymore, and that's why I don't really look for the breakout to the opposite direction once the market breaks towards the downtrend direction in this particular case. Yeah. How long has it been since you've started trading? For 7 years. I have been taking trades since 2013. So 7 years I have been taking trades. Yeah. And this is one of my favorite strategies to use. Hold on, let me drink some water. I don't really recommend you to use Tokyo Box Breakout for scalping, because this kind of moves might happen over 1 hour. In this case, it took like 1 or 2 hours to break it downwards. So if you can stick with the chart for the whole 2 hours or 3 hours, then you might be able to find a chance to capture the reversal. But this strategy particularly is especially for the day to swing traders. So yeah, but maybe I can put it this way, like if you are a scalper, then maybe you can look for the sell chance after the Tokyo Box breakout. Then that might work. You can get like a few pips of profit over time. Yeah. So let's take a look at another example. So CADJPY. Let's take a look at the CADJPY. And so this was the Asian session end. All right. So this was, sorry, I was making sure that this program is working okay, because I see some alert here, so I was just wondering if this is working or not. But it looks like it's working, so yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, so yeah, coming back to that topic. So in this case, the Asian session ended in this candlestick in 5-minute chart. So this is the CADJPY that we're looking at, and so in this case, initially the price broke the recent low downwards, but now afterwards it has been in a range. It became in the range also, and now this is breaking downwards. So in this case, the whole time the price has been in the range after the Asian session ended, but now this is breaking downwards. So eventually this was the Tokyo Box breakout too, and eventually the price is moving downwards to this way. But in this case, I prefer not to take trades because it's in the range, and so that means that it can go upwards too, or it can go downwards too. So I will wait for the breakout of the recent low downwards, which was exactly happening here. Instead of taking trades in the range, I will wait for the next breakout and look for the sell chance next time. So in that sense, this might be a great entry chance right now on this CADJPY, because this seems to be breaking downwards now, and a New York session is already started. So looks like this might be going downwards this way. So this is just by looking at the Tokyo box breakout and its relation to the market. And I'm not really referring to the bigger time frame trend direction either. So if the major trend happens to be downtrend, then the price, you can expect the price will further go downwards. So in that sense, the Tokyo box breakout strategy will be more reliable because you're taking trades towards the direction of the major trend in bigger time frames. Tokyo close is 5 p.m. in Japan time. Yeah, Tokyo box can be created in a bigger time frame too. Yeah, I only use 5-minute chart right now because you know exactly which candle the breakout is happening. But yeah, technically you can go to 1 hour chart and you see this candlestick is the close price of the market. So yeah, you can switch time frames and you can still get these breakout timings. Yep. Okay. So make sure to create the box between 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. in Japan time. Whichever time zone you're looking at and whichever time zone brokers you're using, create the box between 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. in Japan time zone. And after the breakout, you take trades toward that direction. And that's simple. In those 7 years, have you ever blown up account? Yes, I have. I have once. And another one, I decreased it to 50%. And that's when I discarded all these indicators and only started to look at the pure price sections and Ichimoku Kinko-hyo as well. Yep. Alright, good to see you. Good to see everyone. How to combine Tokyo box with other indicators based on KTS. So in this whole range, so for example, in this particular case, I would look at the bigger time frame. So for example, let's take a look at the 4, and now I see that this is sloping down, but when I was looking at the Asian market, it was in the range. The whole time, I think it was in the range. So I wouldn't take trades in this case because there is no direction in the market. So I go down to, for example, like 1 hour chart, and before the Asian session breakout, maybe I was seeing that this downtrend, I mean a down move of this Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and also if I were looking at the Kumo, if I was looking at the Kumo, the Kumo Senko span A started to move down, but Senko span B was flat. So based on my KTS strategy, this was not in the trend yet. So as far as I see the price action also, this was in the range. So in this particular case, first of all, there is no trend. So I expect the price will break upwards or downwards either way. And until I see some decent confirmation for the breakout after the Asian session, Tokyo session, I just wait. So, and right now, as I look at the market, now the price is going downwards, and I start to see the downtrend in Kumo and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen too. So, by combining all these confirmation of that trend direction, I look at the 5, and now I see the range breakout to the downwards. And also I may be able to take the Bollinger Band, and it might be squeezing here like this, so that I can look for the sell chance whenever Bollinger Band squeeze. Or I might see the stochastic dead cross above 50. Above 50 area, the above 50 line, 50%, the stochastics might be dead crossing. So that will be a selling edges while it's ranging in 5. So these were some of the potential sell chance for me. So yeah, so right now it's ranging, and after the range this is moving down. So I will be looking for the sell chance continuously, because in 1 hour chart I start to see the downtrend. So the trend direction is confirmed by the Kumo and Kijun Sen. And now I go down to either 15 or 5. 15-minute chart, this looks to be downtrend, and also 5 looks to be downtrend too. So I will take either time frame and check this Bollinger Band squeeze, and also stochastics dead cross. Right? I only look for the dead cross. I won't look for the gold cross to buy. I only look for the dead cross in this area, and after the dead cross, I start to take sell. Yeah, because after the Asian session ends, the trend looks to be downtrend in bigger time frame. So this confirmation will add more probability to take trades successfully. And that's why I say that the Tokyo Box breakout itself still works, but I don't recommend you to take Tokyo Box strategy by itself, because maybe there might be some fakes breakout. And usually, right, after London session starts, usually in the beginning of the month or towards the end of the month, we might see some couple of fake breakout after the Asian session. So we have to be careful for these fake breakouts. What not only at the beginning or the end of the month, but sometime in the middle of the month, sometimes I see this kind of fake breakout after the Asian session. So that's where we have to start to apply this trend capture strategy based on the KTS, and also money management is also the key to be able to profit, to be able to run profit in the long run. Okay. Yes, it's now time to take trade in CDJPY. So yeah, CDJPY is going down. So just read disclaimer, please. And yeah, I think personally this is the sell chance. So after the live, I might be taking trades on sale. But because it's Friday, and because I had a long day today, most likely I will go to bed in about 2 hours today. So if that's the case, I don't think I will take trades. Yeah. But oh well, we'll see. Yep. Okay. And I will keep talking about this Tokyo Box strategy, because this is a strategy that I use almost every day. I look at the market after the breakout Asian session. So I will keep talking about this, because the live stream time will be changed from 2 p.m. UTC to 9 a.m. UTC. So I am expecting that there will be more chances to talk about this Tokyo Box breakout in the future lives. Yeah, so my trade style is KTS, and if you're not familiar with the KTS, there is a link on the below description. You can download the PDF, and there's a playlist of KTS. If you come to my official channel, actually this one, right? And if you go up here and if you click the playlist, then you will see this KTS. So you can just click on that one, the KTS, and you will see the playlist of my whole strategy based on that PDF. Also, I have to change the time here too. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me read some comments here. Alright, so how long should we wait for the pullback to happen? I'm not really sure how long we should wait, but as long as we confirm the pullback or pushback after the breakout, we have to wait until then. Yeah. Oh, Maru-san, you have to go. Alright. Stay gold, Maru-san. Yeah. And I hope to see you on the next live. Alright. Yep. It's always nice to put those comments, because whenever I read these comments, then I feel this is like the home. So yeah, like a little like a home. And I do the seminar at home. So yeah, this is nice. This is nice. All right, let's see. So in that case, it's a KTS plan like that. 1 hour, 15 or 5. Yes. That's true. So you can of course you can take this Tokyo Box breakout by itself and combining it with your own strategy. You can use that too. So if you're using MACD or moving average or whatever confirmation it might be, you can integrate this Asian Tokyo session breakout strategy also to expect the breakout direction. And in my own strategy called KTS, I capture trend based on the bigger time frame, Kumo and Kijun Sen. And after the breakout, if I really start to see these lines moving down or up, then that will be better confirmation to take trade toward that direction. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry, this Tokyo Box still confused me a little bit. How important to use Tokyo Box? What is the difference if we're not using it? If you're not using it, then that's fine. I think this is not necessary, mandatory to take trades. But because this has been a pattern in JPY cross pairs, and that's why it's worth trying it. So here is another AUD JPY cross. And now after the Asian session end, you see that there was a breakout, kind of a fake breakout happening in here. And if I zoom out a little bit, make sure that there was no recent high. Oh yeah, there was a recent low in this level. So this was the Tokyo Box range. The whole time in Asian session, it was in the range, and afterwards it breaks it downwards. And now you see that the trend is persisting downwards now. And yeah, and yeah, I have to mention about this one too, but oh yeah, never mind, sorry. I think I will talk about this in my next live. Yeah. So yeah, in this case too, after the Asian session ends, you see that the breakout happening towards the downwards now. Okay. So make sure to draw these lines or boxes between 9 AM until 5 PM Japan time, and it should be fine. Okay, thank you, sir. I learned a lot. I do believe that doing on analysis is always the best. I still stop following signal. Sure. Yeah. So I will talk about the copy trade tomorrow, and the reason why I don't offer or I don't use a copy trade by myself. Hello, Kay. Do you use Fibonacci? Yes, I do. If you come to this KTS playlist, I presented already how I use the Fibonacci retracement and extension. Yeah. I have been taking a trade after watching your videos in the previous, but I think I was drawing the wrong box. Okay. So yeah, make sure that you get this lowest price and the highest price between 9 AM until 5 PM in Japan time, and create that box like that. And once you get used to it, you can create it in your head too. I do because I know exactly when 5 PM happens in Japan, because of course I'm in Japan, and after the 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. sometimes I come back to the chart and look for any breakout happening or any new trends happening after the Asian session. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. Does this strategy apply to JP225? I don't think so. I recommend you to use this strategy on JPY cross, because JPY cross pairs, the forex pairs, where other investors in overseas, in different countries are coming from. But Nikkei, most likely after the Asian session ends, it just dead, right? I don't see any like up and down trends, or you cannot expect high volatility on JP225. So I recommend you to use this Tokyo Box breakout strategy in any JPY cross pairs. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Always good to learn something new. Sure, Jonathan. All right. Yeah. So little by little, I present all my way to take trades, my strategies. So if you haven't downloaded yet, here is a KTS PDF that I've created based on the request from traders. I've created this checklist, or like a cheat sheet, if you can call it. So if you kind of scroll down, these are the strategies that I use. On this one, page 10 on PDF, this is a whole list of the strategies that I usually use. So today is a lesson about Tokyo Box strategy. Yeah, sorry, this is narrow, but yeah, Tokyo Box strategy is the topic for today. So in the past, I talk about the price action. You see the playlist of the price action too, and also I've talked about it also in my past lives. And the Bollinger Squeeze expansions covered already, and stochastic gold cross, dead cross, divergence was already covered also, and Fibonacci retracement extension was also covered too. So, and also I was talking about the lines in the past. So I guess and also Chikou span breakout, I will talk about it too, and wave analysis too. So looks like I've covered pretty much everything in my past lives based on the KTS. So now it's time to integrate all these knowledge together. So I look at and I use these indicators. So I combine, for example, Tokyo Box breakout strategy, and also Chikou span breakout is happening in the market too. So I combine, and also I might see dead cross of stochastics, so I will take that one too. And also I might see the Bollinger squeeze when it's ranging in Asian session, then I will take that one too. So this is how I add more and more confirmations to the market to capture the trading edges based on 1505. Yeah, so this is just one of my strategies that I use to capture the trading edges. So coming back to this chart now. So ADJPY is also trending downwards beautifully. So after the Tokyo Box breakout, you see the Chikou span breakout now. You see Chikou span has been breaking to the downwards in these areas. So you can take these as trading edges to sell. Or when you see that stochastics did cross, that will be another confirmation to take a sell too. So how you can combine is actually kind of the art of the trading. And that's the skill. That's what we call skill in trading. To capture these trading edges where the stop loss can be as tight as possible, but you can expect the overtime profit in the long run, because basically you are following the trend in bigger time frames. In this case, in 1 hour chart, in this AUDJPY in 1 hour chart, this is not really downtrend yet, so I don't think I will look for the sell chance in this one. But CADJPY was a good downtrend in 1 hour chart. Still, this is downtrending, so I will still look for the sell chance on this particular pair. So I always follow the trend. I am a trend follower, so I always follow the trend. And whenever there's a trend in bigger time frames, I look at the smaller time frames to capture the trend. And Tokyo box strategy is just one of the strategies. Okay. You're super cool, Kay. Sure. Thank you for your words. And your teaching skills are highest level possible. Thank you for all, mate. Regards from London, Alex. Sure. Thank you. Thank you for the words. Yep. So I do these lives every day with different topics. So if you are not subscribing yet, please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these lives every day. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live anytime soon because I had a long day today and I'm thinking to go to bed anytime soon today. So yep. I hope you enjoyed today's live. And in Japan, it's about to turn to Saturday. But for the rest of you, I think you're still in the middle of Friday. So I hope you have a great Friday today and have a great weekend towards the weekend. Okay. Thank you for sharing all these. Sure. You're welcome. Okay. USD CAD is not the JPR cross, so I wouldn't apply this Tokyo box breakout strategy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess I will end the live for now. So thank you for joining, everyone, and yeah, I hope we have a great weekend and stay gold. All right, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.